They told you Texas was the promised land, a tax-free haven where the sun always shines and your retirement savings stretch further than the eye can see. They painted a picture of endless freedom, friendly faces, and a cost of living that finally lets you breathe. But what if I told you that right now, thousands of seniors who bought into that dream are quietly, desperately packing their bags? Not because they want to, but because a silent predator hidden in plain sight is systematically draining their life savings and forcing them out of the Lone Star State. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to expose the 7 brutal truths about retiring in Texas that the real estate agents won't whisper and the tourism boards actively bury. And by the end of this video, you'll uncover the one critical piece of information that could save your retirement from becoming a financial and emotional nightmare. This isn't just about moving, it's about surviving the Texas exodus. For years, Texas has been marketed as the ultimate retirement destination. The allure of no state income tax is a siren song for many. But what if that very promise is the bait in a trap? What if the money you save on income tax is quietly being siphoned away by a far more insidious force? This is the first and perhaps most devastating truth about the Texas dream. Truth number 1. The property tax predator, the silent killer of retirement savings. Everyone celebrates the 0% income tax in Texas. It is plastered on every brochure, shouted from every billboard. But what they conveniently forget to mention is that Texas has some of the highest property taxes in the entire United States. We are talking about an average rate of around 1.63%, which is nearly double the national average of 0.9%. For a senior on a fixed income, this is not just a minor inconvenience. It is a financial black hole. As property values inevitably rise, so does your tax bill, year after year, squeezing your budget tighter and tighter until there is nothing left. Many retirees move to Texas, buy their dream home, and within a few years find themselves house-rich but cash-poor, forced to sell the very home they thought would be their sanctuary. This is not a secret. It is a systemic flaw that preys on the unsuspecting. But the financial drain is just the beginning. What good is a beautiful home if you cannot access the care you need? The next truth reveals a darker side to the Lone Star State, one that impacts your most precious asset, your health. Truth number 2, the healthcare lottery, where quality care is a roll of the dice. Texas consistently ranks low on national healthcare lists. While it boasts world-class medical centers in cities like Houston and Dallas, accessing them can be a nightmare. Imagine needing specialized care only to find yourself driving for hours, or worse, being put on a months-long waiting list because your local options are severely limited. Compounding this issue is the staggering fact that roughly 22% of Texans are uninsured, the highest rate in the nation. This is not just a problem for those without coverage. It puts immense pressure on the entire healthcare system, leading to longer wait times, overworked staff, and a general decline in the quality of care for everyone, including retirees who depend on reliable medical services. Your health in retirement should not be a gamble. Now, let's talk about peace of mind. Retirement is supposed to be about relaxation and security. But for many in Texas, a growing shadow looms over their daily lives. Truth number 3. The unseen threat. Safety concerns in the Lone Star State. Safety is paramount for retirees. The ability to feel secure in your home and community is fundamental to an independent retirement. Yet, Texas is consistently ranked as one of the worst states for crime. Major cities like Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio report crime rates significantly higher than the national average. Houston's violent crime rate, for instance, is more than double the national average. While rural areas might offer a false sense of security, the overall perception of rising crime is a significant deterrent for those seeking a peaceful golden age. This is not about fear-mongering. It is about facing the reality of where you choose to spend your most vulnerable years. If these truths are already making you rethink your retirement plans, then you are starting to see through the illusion. Do not let the marketing machine dictate your future. If you are ready to uncover more hidden realities and protect your hard-earned retirement, hit that subscribe button and join our community of informed seniors. We are here to expose the secrets they do not want you to know. Beyond the financial and safety concerns, there is another force at play, one that can literally turn your dream retirement into a living nightmare. It is the very thing that makes Texas famous, but also its greatest weakness. Truth number 4. Extreme weather, the unpredictable fury of Texas. Texas is famous for its warm, sunny climate, but that warmth comes with a terrifying price. Summers are scorching, with August highs routinely reaching 93 degrees Fahrenheit to 101 degrees Fahrenheit. For older adults, this is not just uncomfortable, it is dangerous and can lead to heat stroke and other severe health issues. But the heat is only half the story. Texas is a battleground for extreme weather events, prone to both tornadoes, averaging 135 each year since 1950, and devastating hurricanes. These are not just natural disasters, they are financial catastrophes. The constant threat drives up homeowners' insurance rates to astronomical levels, and in some areas makes coverage nearly impossible to secure. For retirees on a fixed income, one major storm can wipe out years of careful planning and leave them financially ruined. This is not just bad weather, it is a constant threat to your financial stability and peace of mind. And speaking of stability, the very infrastructure designed to support life in Texas is showing alarming cracks. Truth number 5. The fragile foundation, infrastructure under strain. Texas's rapid growth has put immense pressure on its aging infrastructure. The state's energy grid, infamously demonstrated during past winter storms, remains vulnerable to extreme weather events, and that can lead to widespread power outages that may be life-threatening for seniors. Beyond the power grid, many parts of Texas lack adequate public transportation and walkability. For retirees who may lose the ability or desire to drive, this can lead to isolation and a significant loss of independence. Imagine being stranded in your home, unable to access groceries, appointments, or social activities, because the infrastructure simply is not there to support you. This is not just an inconvenience. It is a fundamental challenge to maintaining a dignified and independent retirement. Are any of these truths hitting home? Have you experienced the hidden costs or challenges of retiring in Texas or perhaps another state? Share your story in the comments below. Your insights could be the lifeline another senior needs to avoid a costly mistake. Type Texas. Truth if you are learning something new. Now, let's delve into some less obvious but equally impactful reasons why the Texas dream is fading for many. Truth number 6. The environmental burden, air and water quality concerns. Texas is a powerhouse of industry, which is great for the economy, but often comes at a significant environmental cost. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, approximately 66% of Texans are exposed to unsafe air. This is not just a statistic, it is a daily reality that impacts respiratory health, especially for older adults. Furthermore, the state has racked up over 15,000 water violations between 2021 and 2025. For a state already struggling with healthcare access, these environmental concerns add another layer of risk to the health and well-being of its residents. You might save on income tax, but what is the cost to your lungs and your long-term health? Finally, a truth that speaks to the very fabric of daily life and social connection. Truth number 7. The youthful focus, finding your community in a young state. With an average age of 34.4 years, Texas is a relatively young state. While that brings vibrancy, It often means community resources, activities, and social infrastructure are geared toward working professionals and young families, rather than retirees. For seniors seeking an active social life and a strong sense of community, this can lead to social isolation and loneliness. Those conditions are significant contributors to declining health and well-being in older age. While some cities are more retirement-friendly, the overall demographic can make it challenging to find your tribe and truly thrive in your golden years. So, with all these hidden truths, is the Texas dream dead? Not entirely. The secret is not to avoid Texas altogether, but to understand where the real opportunities lie and how to navigate the hidden dangers. The real truth is that while many are fleeing the major metropolitan areas, there are still pockets of the Lone Star State that offer a genuine, high-quality retirement, but they are not the ones you hear about on the news. The key is to look beyond the headlines and into the data. And here it is, the critical piece of information I promised you. The real secret to a successful Texas retirement lies in micro-communities that actively defy these trends. Our research has identified 3 specific areas where property taxes are actively managed, community resources are tailored for seniors, and the infrastructure is surprisingly robust. These are not the booming cities, they are the quiet havens. We are talking about places like Fredericksburg, with its strong community and managed growth, Granbury offering lakeside living with a focus on senior activities, and specific often overlooked neighborhoods within San Marcos that prioritize walkability and local services. These are the true safe zones, the places where the Texas exodus has not taken hold, and where your retirement dream can still become a reality. Do not let the hidden truths of Texas catch you off guard. If you found this video valuable, hit the like button and share it with a friend who is considering a move. And if you want to dive even deeper into these specific safe zones, let me know in the comments below. Your future depends on being informed. Stay smart, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.